Now that I'm over 50, it's time to change the way I see life. Take a slow breath in and gently breathe out. Looking back on my younger years, I lived to meet others' expectations. For my family, for my job, for someone else's approval. But the second half of life is different. Now, I must place myself at the center. Don't cling. Don't force things. Slowly organize what surrounds you. It's okay if no one notices you. True happiness begins when you no longer fear being alone. Take another deep breath and slowly exhale. For the next 30 minutes, you'll meet the deepest truths of life. Schopenhauer once said, "Man is born a solitary being." Maybe we've spent our whole lives trying not to be alone. We thought being surrounded by people would make us feel safe, but the truth is, even in a crowd, we can still feel lonely. In the end, no one can take your place. Just as you were born alone, you will leave alone. That is the destiny of being human. But you don't need to be sad about it. Solitude isn't something to avoid. It's the deepest space where you meet yourself. Only when you are alone do you truly become yourself. In crowds, we wear masks. We live as others expect us to. But in solitude, you can take the mask off. No judgment. No expectations. Only you and your true self. In solitude, you realize what you truly want. You see what you've lived for. Loneliness brings pain, but solitude brings growth. When you're alone, you can finally hear your inner voice. You begin to understand what really matters. Schopenhauer also said, "The ability to be alone is greatness." Ordinary people can't stand solitude. They seek noise and company. But those with rich inner lives find freedom in solitude. If you fear being alone, it means you haven't yet met yourself fully. But that's okay. You can slowly become your own friend. We were taught to live kindly, to help others, to be pure and giving. But the world isn't that simple. Those who are too kind get used. Those too forgiving are ignored. A single act of kindness quickly becomes expected. Gratitude fades fast. You can help 10 times, but refuse once, and they'll resent you. That's why kindness needs boundaries. Help others, but only those who are grateful. When your kindness becomes expected, it's no longer kindness. It becomes duty, and that drains your energy. Schopenhauer said, "Compassion is a virtue, but don't let it destroy you." Smart people forgive. Wise people ignore. They don't waste energy on what doesn't serve them. Forgive, but let go. That's true wisdom in relationships. You don't need to please everyone. It's impossible. No matter how kind you are, someone will dislike you. No matter how much you give, someone will misunderstand. So stop trying to be loved by all. Stay close only to those who truly understand and value you. Quality over quantity. One deep connection is worth more than 100 shallow ones. Be kind, but draw the line at disrespect. Help, but never out of guilt. Reach out only when your heart truly wants to. That way, you won't get tired. We were taught to maintain good relationships, but sometimes there are ties that must be cut to be happy. People who were once close grow distant when circumstances change. When interests shift, the masks come off. That is human nature. Schopenhauer once said, "There is only fast betrayal and slow betrayal, no exception." It may sound harsh, but it is reality. People act according to their own gain. They come close when they need you, and step away when they don't. There's no need to blame them. It's simply human nature. So don't be disappointed. They didn't change. Their true nature was revealed. From the beginning, they were that kind of person. You just saw what you wanted to see. Now, see them as they are. Let go of illusions. Expect less from others. Never depend completely on anyone. Instead, stay faithful to yourself. Focus on your work, on your growth. Then those below will follow, and those above will respect you. A person who never loses their center is a truly strong person. Like a tree that doesn't bend in the wind. One who stands firm, no matter the storm, will endure. Relationships are not eternal. Every meeting ends in parting. Instead of mourning it, be thankful for the time shared, for the lessons learned, and for the fact that it's time to walk separate paths. Don't cling, don't hold on. Let those who leave go. Only then can new people enter your life. True connection blooms in respect and healthy distance. Too close, and you get hurt. Too far, and you grow apart. The right distance. That is the secret of all relationships. When you are alone, you begin to understand yourself more deeply. Loneliness is pain, but solitude is freedom. People constantly seek company, not because it truly brings joy, but because they fear being alone. They are afraid to face themselves. But when you overcome that fear, you are no longer lonely, because you become your own best friend. Time alone is time to build inner strength. In that quiet, you gain creativity. You understand your emotions. You meet your true self. Schopenhauer said, "Ordinary people think how to spend time, but wise people think how to use it." Do not see solitude as wasted time. It is the most valuable investment. An investment in yourself. Read, think, walk, and reflect. In that time, you grow. Human beings are selfish by nature. So expect less. The greater the expectation, the deeper the disappointment. Instead of depending on others, focus on yourself. Speak less. Act with strength. Words come out easily, but cannot be taken back. Actions are slow, but build trust. Stay connected only to those who know gratitude. That is the wisdom of the second half of life. Now you must choose. You cannot maintain good relationships with everyone. Your energy is limited. Spend your time and heart on those who truly matter. People fear loneliness, but only those who endure it become truly strong. Solitude is a test of how comfortable you are with yourself and how deeply you can love yourself. The world is never perfect. Happiness passes quickly, and pain always stays near. But accepting it all, just as it is, that is peace. Schopenhauer said, life is suffering, but understanding that suffering is the beginning of wisdom. You are fine, even when you are alone. That solitude is your freedom, your peace. You no longer need to please anyone. You no longer need to seek approval. Now, it is time to live wisely, not just kindly. Do not strive for recognition. Understanding yourself, that alone is enough. Endure loneliness. Love solitude. Within it, you grow stronger. You become whole. As we grow older, we need less. Not many friends, but one true friend. Not a big house, but a peaceful space. Not grand success, but quiet contentment. That is enough. A person who is peaceful, even when alone, that person is the true winner in life. One who does not waver in the crowd and feels no emptiness in solitude. One who walks their path silently, steadily. That person lives the most beautiful life. Take a deep breath and slowly exhale. May your inner self today be filled with calm, steady light. You are not alone. The universe is within you, and it protects you. Now, rest peacefully. You have already lived well, and from now on, you will continue to live beautifully, in your own way. Do not fear solitude. It is your freedom and your strength. Good night. May you greet tomorrow with a peaceful heart.